Prynhawn Iau, all you lucky listeners at home who will be watching Royal Welsh. Just to introduce myself, I am Leslie Hillard, and alongside me I have two lovely gentlemen who'd like to introduce themselves.
Yes, good afternoon, I'm David Thomas.
Prynhawn Iau, good afternoon, my name's John Kirk.
That's it, and shortly we will be ready to hopefully entertain you with results and what's happening in the main ring. It will be the championships now are coming up for this afternoon, and
hopefully we can keep you entertained.
Yes.
Earlier on we was talking about the listeners that was listening in from around the world. We mentioned many places, and we did say from around the world. But we've been informed that we're also being listened to from our friends in South Africa. So welcome along to the South African connection this afternoon.
I don't think there can be another show in this country that people are so keen to tune into from other countries.
I don't think there's a show in the world that people are that interested in, tuning into. We're so proud here at the Royal Welsh to have you all on board, and hopefully you're enjoying it as much as we are.
Yes.
You're going to see some fantastic exhibits coming into the ring shortly. You're going to see the best of the best of what we've got to offer over the last week, and they'll be culminating in the championships here this afternoon. So we hope you enjoy. We'll keep you as informed as we possibly can with what's in front of us, and sit back and let the show begin.
And enjoy, everyone, exhibitors, viewers. It really is going to be a lovely afternoon.
This is a Section A exhibit.
There we have Jonathan Baft, number 657, with the Section C champion.
Followed by the Section B champion.
So just in view now is number 545. This is Cadlon Valley Masterclass.
And there's a nice shot there of our judge, Mr. Eric Davis of the Marsman Art Stud. Very well known judge is Eric. Welsh cob breeder of some note. And Eric's stallions produce fantastic performance animals who do many, many different disciplines. And a great ambassador for the breed.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to Vicky Casper. For the Ridden Championship at the Royal Welsh, all Ridden exhibits that are judged from Wednesday through to Thursday are eligible to compete for this championship.
And this is for the Thomas Brightly. Yes, it's the first competition. Is this the Thomas Brightly?
Yes, but somebody very, very kindly put it up on screen for us because I was busy.
Now, originally this competition was judged on popular applause, and I think you'll take, not giving anyone an history lesson, but the Tom and Sprightly, it was, I think it was Tom Jones Evans with Grow Sprightly.
Oh, yes.
And it was very popular with the crowd, and this is how this competition come around, and that's why it's called the Tom and Sprightly.
Well, the crowd certainly haven't lost any enthusiasm. They're cheering away the exhibits.
Yes, I'm sure they've all got their favourites.
Yes, this is the Section B champion, Cadnon Valley Masterclass. Lovely stamp of a Welsh Section B.
He's had a great week. Leslie he was actually Ridden Section B champion yesterday as well, wasn't he?
Oh, marvellous. Well,
Was he really?
Yeah, we don't get to see any of that, you see, unfortunately.
Well, see, that shows the versatility of our breed.
Yes. It's Hannah again. I did
Dorian Lloyd,
yes.
who was champion here, Welsh Cob champion here last year, and overall supreme.
Over in the far side, the Ridden Horse Supreme is underway as well.
It would be nice if the camera can zoom in on them a bit, but we'll have to wait and see.
There's Eric looking at the first one, walking round in there. That's our Welsh Cob champion, George Prince of Wales Cup winner.
Lovely mare again.
In the Ridden title reign, the aim of the Ridden Championship is to look for champion horse and pony from each of the following breeds, which are eligible to compete. The Welsh Project Pony in the saddle, the Welsh Pony in the saddle, Welsh Cob and Welsh Pony Cup Title saddle. In addition to the appendices, to the Viking ponies and tops, the leader in here is Ridden, both the Welsh and classics.
And this is Prynhawn Cleopatra. Exhibit numbers 1056.
Do you know the handler, John?
Bradley Merrick.
Right. Oh, right. Oh. Everybody grows up. So I don't recognise them. But I know this one. This is John from the Batstead. It's exhibit and being shown by his son.
You can see the judge in the Thomas Frank Cup on the north side of the main ring. The judge finds the period of the nice minister. When he was asked what he was looking for, this was his lovely answer.
She certainly lit the grandstand up.
Oh, she did, didn't she? Yes.
After the Section C championship.
And that's what is happening at this moment. The Section C, which is in front of the judge, is walking away from the judge and will be talking back to look at that.
Yes, she's getting excited. That tail's starting to swing.
Yeah, she does. She can certainly turn it on, this filly.
Right, come on, Jonathan. Let's see you go.
They're currently on the right rein, countering around the ring.
He had a smile on his face.
This is the Welsh Section B.
In order to see how they compare with one another and how they look together. After this, each will be put in sequentially in order and will be requested to give an individual show and be assessed again.
Eric is a past judge. He judged the Welsh Cobs here many years back.
Yes, I can remember many years back when he did do it. I couldn't tell you what year though.
It was some years back.
Yeah.
He judged the cobs. Past council member of the Welsh Pony and Cob Society.
Seems popular choice with the crowd again. Wasn't this pony best of breed at Olympia, Leslie, last year?
I couldn't tell you. You'd have to ask. Yes, he was.
Yeah, I
yes,
think he was.
Yes. I said I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Then I had a nod from behind that he did. So it wasn't me with a good memory. This lovely little A-mare with just crumpled blue Lucy. We were only saying yesterday, it's nice to see a different colour A in the ring, or
Absolutely.
a pony of colour.
Yeah. I produced a couple of crumpled ponies in the saddle, and I've got to say they've all got absolutely amazing temperaments.
And it's lovely to see 4 champions in their own sections. And that's why the Summer Strike Cup is very, very well liked at this Royal Welsh. This was the mountain pony that is going in front of the judge at the moment. He was the section 8 champion from yesterday.
It's a nice little mare, this is.
She is. Put it on a nice show for the judge there.
What are we all thinking at home? Bear in mind, Eric is a Welsh cob man. Is he going to go for something different?
You never can tell, can you?
So the first part of the show is the Welsh Cob and Travel Champion. So this section was goes here in So the Welsh Cob is of course one of the Welsh breeds, so it exceeds 13 pounds, but it does not have limits. The Welsh Cob, that is also called known as the Section E within this red book, is actually described as the best riding and driving animal in the world. They are known for their character, strength,
He wants to see him side on. Oh, are we going to call it anyone, or are we going to leave it to Eric?
Well, I would think Eric would go there. I would like to have gone.
I think he might go for the C, you know.
Well, that's the one I would go for.
Well, it's not an enviable task because they've got some
No.
fantastic
Well, this is
exhibits.
it.
Yeah.
Very lovely little A there.
He's given them a good look, all of them. I think he'd just give that C a little bit of a better look. But I could be wrong.
Yeah. Can't get inside his head to see what he's thinking, can we?
No, we can't.
Let's see how he gets on. It's the open series against the X-Men.
All the bowlers off. So he has made a decision.
So who will be the winner of 2,000?
Oh,
Gone for the
well
eight.
done. Oh,
Well
how
done.
lovely. Yes,
How lovely.
marvellous.
Well done to him.
Yes, good man.
He's gone for something different.
Oh, how lovely for her. Oh,
Well, that's lovely.
I do get carried away.
Yeah.
And the sea in reserve.
Down there in Pembrokeshire, and voting for Cromwell Blue Lucy. Congratulations, and in reserve, it goes to the section C.
So there we are. The C was a reserve.
Good job I don't get inside that judge's brain. I'd totally adlib it for him, wouldn't I? Oh, that's lovely.
Well, a lovely achievement for the Cromwell stud.
And she says, haven't I done well?
Who's with the Evans family from Osrach, Prif Gylch.
Doing his individual show, and these were judged here in the main ring on Wednesday. So a Ridden princess
Third place
of the way,
as well.
right, and should be able to travel and gallop
And the fourth place as well. In a busy week. And a successful one as well.
So the champion here is from the middleweight class, and a middleweight chosen to Mayor or Gelving should exceed 150 meters.
Well, very well done, and it's all the exhibits that come forward. They're all winners in their own right. They're all,
Of course they are. Of course
difficult
they are.
championship, I think.
It is.
Well,
Fantastic.
he's got to give his opinion, hasn't he? And that's what he's there to do. He's picked something different for a cob person, which is nice to see. He didn't automatically go with the cob. And that's nice, but it's a lovely little mare. It's a scaled down version of a cob anyway.
I was just
Absolutely.
about
Yeah,
to say, you
definitely.
can scale her up, but
Yeah.
there you go. You've taken the words out of my mouth.
Yes, it's nice to have surprises. All proud of Angara, daughter.
So confidently.
All the hard work she's done to get
And also we would like to thank the sponsors, Telescope. So we thank Telescope for presenting. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, give a wonderful applause for these wonderful ponies. Section A, Cromwell Blue Lucy. And in reserve, Rosie O'Neill.
Oh, what a wonderful applause. Obviously a favourite in the grandstand. Yeah, wonderful.
So now they stay in for the price, which is our next competition.
We now have forward our coloured champions from the Ridden colour section. In the colours, in the full section, there can be native and traditional types and hot pots. Plus, they can have there's the plastic section where you have classes what we call non-native. There can be different variations of colour. You're not judging the colours, you're actually judging the conformation of the horse and their performance.
From Hannah Park.
Sections, they're looking for very active movements. There can be part of the worst particularly in this section, as part native.
It's a great experience. It's a fun experience.
I wonder if we're going to swap over to the Supreme Royal Welsh Ridden Championship, Leslie.
I doubt it. Not if it's in the bottom ring. But it's in the top, it's in the main ring.
Yeah, it's in the main ring.
Well, we'll wait and see then.
So does that take place after the price or before the price?
It's actually going on at the same time. I could see actually a couple of the riddens going around at the same time.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. So we will pan over to that in a minute. Hopefully the cameraman's listening in.
Yes, let's hope.
And gives us a chance. There's a nice interview with Anna Parr going on there for the viewers at home. We don't have privy to listen into this, but I'm sure you'll catch it up somewhere. But that is Hannah Parr interviewing the lady from the Crumpwell stud.
It's that the daughter? I don't. They look alike.
Yes.
Yes. So,
there's the Ridden going on down the other end in the main
Oh,
ring.
yes.
We've got a shot of
Aerial
that.
view now.
So hopefully we'll be panning on to the Ridden Championship now.
well, thank you, Mr. Cameraman, if you hear
Yes,
this.
he must have been listening. So who's judging this championship?
So the Royal Welsh Ridden Championship is being judged by Victoria Hesford.
Carmarthenshire lady now.
Carmarthenshire
Last
lady.
few, yes.
Moved down from Warrington in Cheshire. Moved to South Wales to be with her partner, Andrew Davis, a former international show jumper. He was actually British #1 and reserved the Olympics. And Hugh, probably remember, John, he's actually the grandson of the late Mrs. Cuff from the Downland stud.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Oh, yes, Vicky will be very smart.
Very smart.
So Vicky herself, she's a prolific horsewoman, produced for all different sorts of horses and ponies, all shapes and sizes. So it'd be really interesting to see what she'd actually go for, because I'd say most of these types in the ring now, she's what she would have produced something
Yes.
similar, something or other.
But with calm blood. The section speed is a fuel purpose animal, is very active, is very hardy and has many purposes for both adults and
So just doing a show now is Hannah Atkinson, number 1390 with Dan Wood-Llewellyn. She was the Ridden Welsh champion on Monday.
Monday, that's correct, yeah.
Oh, sorry, she wasn't. Katie was the...
No, that's it. Yes, there's two of them,
yeah,
aren't
there was
there?
two of
Yes.
C. So she was the champion section C. What a fabulous little pony he's been. He's by the prolific sire, Wyken Robbery.
Oh, yes. And the Wyken...
He's certainly got his stamp, hasn't he?
Yes,
He's got his stamp.
yes.
It's very much that type, isn't he?
It's an Irish prefix, and it was handed down to him from his round parents in Derbyshire. He's still at the grand old age, in his 80s I should say, he still has 3 brood mares and cows and also has a stallion. 2 horsemen, ladies and gentlemen, here in the ring. He has judged the horse twice, Royal Dublin 4 times and many other royal shows. He's a panel judge for the Irish Drafts, the Sport Horse TV, and is also an association inspector for the grading of mares and stallions. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm welcome to Mr. John Libra to judge the in-hand.
So Hannah and Dermot Llewellyn just returning back into line. I can't possibly comment on this one, though, Leslie, but it looks quite a nice sort.
It's not bad, so tall is it, David? No, I wonder who the little jockey is. Couldn't imagine. This is 10th from Liar Latif, ridden by Tory Thomas today. And I follow this little horse on Facebook, on social media. And not only is he a 15-hand show hunter, he also does show jumping, working hunter ponies. So he's very versatile.
Very nicely.
And Al-Latif has had a very successful career since he's been living with the Thomas family from Swansea. And this pony being Suprema Show. Back in 2018. And this is his 15th championship here this week. So, yes, what else can you say about him? Really?
He's no stranger to success, is he?
No.
So in front of us now, we're back up the other end of the ring. We're seeing the Price final by the look of it. What's the in-hand championship, which has got to be the Price. Yes?
Yes, by the looks of it, it is. And to win this is such an accolade, and to go forward then to the Horse of the Year show.
And fantastic to see so many fantastic quality animals forward, especially as it's Thursday last day. Yes. A lot of these people got an awful long way to travel home.
Yes.
Yeah. And
we're very lucky that they've stayed to show us the fantastic stuff. This is the in-hand hunter champion, hunter breeding champion. This is Tandridge Distinction, I believe. It's a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Owned by Joanna Adams.
And handled by Simon Charlesworth. Yes.
Just trotting away there was the champion sports horse. That was number 1603, Kairini, more of that jazz. Another 3-year-old, owned by Hugh Griffiths.
There's the Shetland just gone past. and that is number 2103.
So we now have forward
And that is
mountain
Zenor Roseanne.
from this morning. This is a very hotly contested class, that is really coming forward.
There's our Section C champion with Jonathan Batt again. And
That's Abergavenny Rosie O'Neill.
yes. Section B, Cadler Valley Master Class. We want to call him Masterpiece for some reason.
So it's a very short powerful class, very good entry, because this is the winner for those supporting this show. So we have very good entries for them. And this
There's
is
our
the
Section A.
of that section.
This is Crumpwell Blue Diego, is it?
Blue Lucy,
No, I
think.
beg your-
Yeah,
beg your
it's out-
pardon.
Tom Sprightly
Yeah.
champion.
I'm sorry about that.
There's the Welsh cob. Prynhawn Cleopatra.
This is Jerome Harforth.
Hillock's Moonflight. This is called a 2-year-old large part bred. This was on the large part bred section, and obviously overall champion of that section.
Section A. Now, what would that? Now, what would have that pony won? Would it been
Probably the Palomino class.
Palomino? Yes.
Let me see, is it on our list? But no, this is all on my list. Is all the Ridden champions. Yes, I did see that little Palomino mare the other night with the foal, because the foal stopped me, and she just sort of looked at me, or he did, and I thought, wow.
So it looks like they're going to do an individual show as well now. This is Hillock's Moonflight Flits, 2-year-old large part bred, handled by Jerome Harforth, and I believe is owned by Karen Hill.
And who is our judge here this afternoon for this competition?
Yeah, judge for these, John is John Newborough.
Does your daughter do side saddle, David?
She would if we had one, but I sold it.
No, we just we
He probably would. He does everything else.
We thought this morning that with Jerome would look so lovely with an elegant lady on his side.
She was talking about that this morning.
Yes. We were thinking of all the things she could do, that pony. You see the Ridden Championship still going on in the background. Or the Ridden Supreme, see it.
These cob mares, John, they have a busy week, don't they? Or a busy couple of days,
Yeah.
you know, as well, looking after their foals, and then they've got to come out and show themselves off.
And it's hard work with a mare and foal. You know, to keep them right is hard work. And I should think at this point there's Jem Morris.
Yes, this is our president. No, they are our president's granddaughters.
That's right.
Jocelyn Price.
Jem's a very good handler and very keen show person. Always bring their animals out in the best of form.
And these two girls are the great-grandchildren of the late Vivian, actually, from the Cusop stud.
That's correct. So it's in the blood, so to speak.
Yes. And we must remember that all these ponies in front of this church are all champions in their own right here today, or over the last few days. So now this will be the champions of champions in hand. It will go through to the Price family competition, which is held at Horse of the Year show.
Father and son in here, there's Alan Charlesworth now just in view of the camera there with the mare and foal, and his son Simon.
Yes.
Kind.
Alan here, a great professional.
This is the Riding Pony breeding champion, number 1922, Megland Moonglow, 12-year-old broodmare, owned by Joanne Adams.
Champion Hunter Pony breeding.
Yep, champion Hunter breeding, 1655 Tonbridge distinction, 3-year-old. Incidentally owned by the same person, Joanne Adams, who actually owns the Megland mare that just trotted out before this one.
Yeah.
It's very interesting, John, isn't it? The way that, you know, the different breeds, the Welsh breeds and the riding ponies and the hunter pony breeding and the hunter breeding, how they presented differently and how they turned out.
Yeah.
How they shone differently.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be showing a hunter pony or a show riding pony. You wouldn't be sprinting across the grandstand like you would with perhaps a Welshie. No.
Completely different.
Not unless they're taking off the obviously.
No, definitely not. It's completely different, but again, it all makes the show, doesn't it? We're all interested in equines. To sit and watch these, this is interesting as watching a cob to me.
Absolutely, and I dare say, you know, all of these have got Welsh in them somewhere.
Yeah,
online,
exactly. You know, we was talking about this earlier on with the Welsh park bred. Very important part of our stud book. And if you went back in a lot of these ponies, you'd find a little bit there, wouldn't you? And we were discussing about the percentage in the park bred, that down to 12.5% it is. But I think that's okay. The colours have got so popular, haven't they?
Yes, they have. And we saw, we saw colours this morning in the park bred class, didn't we?
Yeah.
The park bred ridden class, I think it was introduced last year, wasn't it? It's only 2 years. It's actually taken place, but it's not actually just a park bred ridden Welsh class. It's a park bred anything class.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's good that they've actually introduced the class, and they do a small park bred and a large park bred, and how well supported are they? Really good entries across the board. So that's a real positive. So the colour champion just finishing his trot up.
And then to look uphill and out through the bridle. And you have good, clean, strong hops. And as a 3-year-old, you'd be looking to see which weight he would finish at. So on the saddle, hunters tend to be light, middle.
Well, this is Simon Charlesworth. And I'm not sure what was... This is
1645.
Yeah, this is the champion under breeding, time for another 3-year-old, owned by Regina Daly. I've actually seen this in the flesh because it was stabled opposite me, and it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
And this is called Time for Another.
Between 6 and 10 fences. And these are rustic fences, they're not show jumping fences. They have to come from the native breeds. So in the mountain moorlands, they can be Welsh, Connemara, New Forest. And the small breeds are included as well, such as Shetland, Exmoor, Dartmoor, and of course the A and B.
No idea. They're going to talk about horses.
Looks like the Ridden Supreme is still going ahead in the background.
Yeah.
Exhibit 1603. That was a champion sports horse.
Kyrie need more of that jazz 3-year-old, isn't it?
So now in the in-hand section we have our sports horse. So the sports horses, they're looking for potential horses that can do the dressage, show jumping, eventing. So that's where the name sports horse comes from, because it needs to be suitable for a number of different disciplines. They need to be athletic. So we're not perhaps looking the same as a hunter, so they need to have quite good substance. These can be athletic horses with active hops, and they don't necessarily have to be big movers.
There's the Shetty.
Yes. Have we got the Shetty on the sheet there?
Yes, I think it is. Champion Shetland. Exhibit number 2103. Zenor.
Oh, is that
Roseanne.
Laura? Laura Stevens?
Yeah, that actually does look like Laura.
Yeah.
So it's something she's got the wrong number on, or if we've got the wrong one in front of us.
There definitely is. I just saw her face. So that's Laura Stevens from the Gower, right down in Llangennith, right on the coast. They fall out of bed into the sea there, don't they?
No, this is 2161. It's got the wrong number on.
All right.
Or has the foal got the 2161? Or has the foal got the other number on?
Might have.
In hand now we have our Village Shetland representative. They were very popular classes here.
No, that's 217.
Always very well supported. This is obviously a native.
According to our notes, the champion Shetland was number 2103. This is Abergavenny Rosie O'Neill, the Welsh Section C champion.
So here we have a champion of the Welsh ponies of Cobb type section. She competed here on Tuesday and returned today to take the competition in this section. So the Welsh pony of Cobb type, as we know, them in section C. And we know that should not exceed 13 hands. They are the stronger counterparts of the Welsh pony that's with Cobb blood. The section C is
Speaking under John Newborough having a good old look at his exhibit. It'd be interesting actually, John, to see what he goes for, because I think this gentleman is actually, I know he's judged Lady Canter's and Cobb's actually a horse hair show twice before, I believe.
There we are. So he's
something a bit different for him.
Yeah, exactly. And he may go for something a bit different as well, being he's here at the Royal Welsh Show.
So now we have a champion in the Welsh pony section in front of the judge in hand ring.
And our section B
Welsh
champion.
ponies, often known as the section B, should not exceed
545 Cardinal Valley Masterclass by the prolific stallion Cardinal Valley Busby.
Yes. Busby needs no introduction in the Welsh Section B world. He is very good as sire and also a champion under saddle.
So I wonder if this chap will follow in his father's footsteps. And both actually written by granddaughter, Cardinal Valley granddaughter.
Oh, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. They were, when he won this morning, Libby and Hayley were very close to tears. Section C, is it?
C.
No, is that Hannah or
Hannah
Atkinson?
Yeah, and it looks like the Hunter with Zara in is the Reserve Supreme.
Oh, there we go. That's lovely, isn't it? Nice for Section C, John.
Yes, we were saying earlier on the Section C's are...
Yeah, they're coming into their own, aren't they?
Coming into their own. They seem to be getting more and more popular.
Well, you see, they can take a child or an adult, can't they, quite comfortably, and they, you know, because of their height, they're not too big.
And they've got a brain.
Yes.
They've got the pony characteristics, but they've got a brain as well.
Yeah.
They can be cheeky, but workmanlike. But this is a good pony under saddle, this, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And the video of the show we saw, you know, was very nice.
Yeah, it did everything right. It did nothing wrong.
No.
So
I think we actually just caught the end of its show, didn't we? We didn't see the...
Yes, no, we didn't see it all, but what we saw was...
And also we see Zara Owen with the Hunter Reserve Supreme Ridden.
And of course, Vicky Hesford here would have ridden all sizes in her
all shapes
career. Yes,
yeah.
she would.
And I know Vicky, if you ask Vicky, you know, what will be Supreme, she'd say something that looks like it wants to win, something that will actually wow her.
yeah.
Of course, Vicky knows as well, you know, obviously there'd have to be whatever a Supreme Champion is, it's got to be true to type.
Yeah.
Yes.
But she'd understand where you're going as well. She's produced and ridden many mountain and moorlands.
Yeah.
I can't actually remember her on a sea, but she probably has her in the past. But certainly remember on the Section D, she had Penstrumbly, Saxmar, Johnny, and she produced the ringside game over for the ringside stud.
Yeah.
Champion horse there a few years ago.
Back to the Price family.
So he's bringing some forward.
Wood, yeah.
He's bringing, there's Jerome coming forward.
Obviously something that's stuck in many people's memories. Well, as you look back now as we do, and what's been a fantastic week. Have you had a chance to be
So it looks like he's having another good look at his lineup, John, and
He's bringing some forward, for his last look. He's bringing the Welsh Section C forward. And Section A forward.
Well, the Palomino is won the Palomino class and not the Section A championship.
That's the Palomino section, yeah.
that looked like a popular section this year, Leslie. The Palominos, they looked like good entries overall over the whole section.
They had wonderful entries here. So
He's brought the Welsh Cob forward.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's enjoyed it. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the Supreme Ridden Champion of the 2024 Royal Welsh Show. And it goes to the Section C champion, judged here on Wednesday morning, number 1390, Glanrose Llewellyn.
So this judge, John Newber's actually judged at the Royal Welsh twice before.
He has.
I believe his first appointment was many years ago, I believe, and he actually judged the Jacob sheep.
Right. Well, there we are. That's something
He's very
different.
versatile, isn't he? Yeah.
Absolutely, and then a a few years ago, then he judged the sports horses.
So he's no stranger to judging here at the Royal Welsh.
Absolutely.
Simon Charlesworth. And would you know what this judge is famous for? Is it, you know, any particular breed, or is he a hunter man? Or?
Yeah, hunters predominantly. I believe he's on the panel for the SHB, Great Britain, British Show Hack Association, and the Irish Draft panels.
All right.
So yeah, I'd say predominantly he's a hunter man or a sports horseman.
A real all-round horseman then.
Yeah.
But then confirmation, movement.
Yeah.
It's a Shetland,
Yeah,
Shire,
whatever you're judging,
sports
that's
horse.
right. That's right. That's right. Totally agree. Couldn't agree more.
I'm still reading.
There we go now. If you want a little pony for your grandson, not little cream coaties for sale.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's absolutely stunning. Very much really fancying the Hunter 3-year-old for myself, if I'm honest, Leslie.
You've got to start the next generation off. Can you imagine if Gampy, is it Gampy or Grumpy you're called? I'm not sure.
Bumpy.
Bumpy, that's it. Oh, Jerome's not it. Well done, Jerome.
So it looks like it's a decision. This is the large part bred winner, large part bred champion.
Section A.
Oh, well done.
Section A reserve.
This is a lovely part-bred, though, isn't it?
Cheers.
It's absolutely, and you know, it's only a 2-year-old. It's
Yeah.
gonna make something spectacular, isn't
Yeah.
it?
The champion is Hillock's Moonlight Swift.
This is the handler, Jerome Harforth. I've said before, he's come from Great Yatton in Yorkshire. So he's going to have quite a journey home again, but he'll go on.
I think he'll be flying over.
That's right.
The journey
yes.
home will be a lot easier
Than
the journey coming.
Yes. He'll be on a high.
We was admiring this earlier on, though.
Yeah. Yes, we were this morning. Oh, it's Peter and Kath Bowdler with must be the sponsors for this class.
And interesting in the shoe, we've got a Supreme in hand is actually a platted John, a part-bred and not a Welshie.
And not a Welshie, yeah, well...
It's a good job we don't like the same thing, because it'd be
Isn't it?
boring,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
It'd be boring.
Yeah.
And it's nice for something else to, you know, this is the Royal Welsh Agricultural Society.
Yes.
You know, it's for everyone and everything. And it's nice to see it get to go round and about. If they're good enough, they're good enough. And that's the long and the short of it. Last year, a cob had it, which is fair enough. A nice animal. And this year, a part-bred had it.
And it's got the Welsh blood in it.
It's a Welsh part-bred, so why shouldn't it have it?
Thank you very much for coming down from the picture all the way to the Welsh for Much appreciated this video. Thank you very, very much.
Well done, Jerome. Delighted for you. He's such a lovely chap.
Very professional at work.
Yes. Yes. His production, second to none.
Second to none, you know, his attention to detail.
So that's it.
But in fairness, a lovely lot of animals in front of him, and they're all champions in their own right.
Yes.
So,
So this will probably go on, I imagine, it'll probably be a hack.
Yeah.
Large hack.
This is it.
And, lovely to think as it progresses in its career that it actually won in hand at the Royal Welsh as a 2-year-old.
But, we were saying earlier on, you can imagine this at Hoy's in years to come.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, it's a picture, isn't it?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Royal Welsh Hand Champion and Hoy's Prize Hollis Qualifier, Hillocks Moonlight Flipped, followed by the reserve, the Section A champion, Cromwell Blue Lucy, Llanfairpwllgwyngyllgogerychwr mawr i'r ddau yno. Felly, sy'n ymlaen i drybling nawr I Prif Gylch gyda Cefryn Sioe 2024.
Very shortly, looks like we're going to be moving on to the overall Supreme. Got the in-hand Supreme going up head-to-head with the Ridden Supreme.
And the overall Supreme, I think the driving champion comes in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
So you have another judge now.
Yeah, the judge for that is Richard Johnson, OBE, who is the second most successful jump jockey in racing history, John.
Oh, lovely.
There we go. You are here to educate us.
You are.
Yes.
We're getting a history lesson.
We are.
So Jerome will go forward for his interview with Hannah Parr, just to let the viewers at home know what's going on. We can't tune into this bit, but I think we can gather that we've got a happy person there telling Hannah all about him.
Yeah.
Hannah does get the best out of interviewees.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Oh, well done, that man hanging on then.
Bear in mind he's a baby and he's going to do baby things.
Yes.
Probably frighten the camera on after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. He jumps over the barrier at that point.
It could have been the cameraman frightened a pony, you don't know, do you?
That's it was, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see now, the ring's empty and we're waiting for our overall Supreme of show. In the hall section. See the driving turnout just entering the ring.
So what's that going to be for 2024? An in-hand, a ridden, or a driven?
Who we got judging? You said?
It's Richard Johnson.
Richard Johnson.
Yeah.
Felly dyma ni sydd ymlaen I brif pencampwriaeth y sioe. A we welcome our judge, Mr Richard Johnson, OBE, and Prime Minister in Herefordshire. A very familiar name and face.
We had this last year, and he went for the driving. I think the driving.
Yeah, we've had a couple of jockeys, haven't we?
Yeah,
Doing the sprint.
yeah. They've had a couple of jockeys, and last one went for a driven turnout. So it's quite possible.
Yes, we could do to be zoomed in a bit now, couldn't we, so we can see what's what.
There we are. That is the reserve Supreme Ridden. Zara Owen riding the middleweight Hunter winner and champion.
Yes.
Zara was actually champion with the same horse last year as well. So
Oh, well done.
retained her crown this year.
Yes.
Just taking the lead there is the Supreme Ridden champion. So we've got the champion Ridden and reserve, the champion in hand and reserve, and the driven champion in the overall Supreme Championship.
Yeah. I believe your daughter's taken this accolade home with her, hasn't she? In the past?
Absolutely, yeah. 2018, we were
There we
fortunate
go.
enough to
There we go.
be crowned overall Supreme, and I've got to be honest, there's absolutely,
Amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely nothing better.
Mm-hmm.
So bearing in mind these, all these horses, Leslie, have already done a championship.
That's right.
They've already performed, and
They've worked their way through the day, and
they've still got a sparkle now and
yes.
go out and do something spectacular to wow this judge as well.
yeah.
You could completely change and go for the Section A.
Why not?
Why
No,
not?
no. There's a lovely section in. And that lady hasn't stopped smiling since she's been in the ring. Doesn't matter what she's done, that pony. She's...
And this turnout looks very nice as well. Very elegant.
And lovely to see a lady carriage
Yes.
driver. We've had gentlemen carriage drivers for the last couple of years, haven't we?
Yeah. It's a very capable young lady driving there, Kelly Searle, and in a lovely vehicle, lovely balanced vehicle.
There she goes.
That's a lovely show she's giving there.
Yes.
You know, right on his job. Lovely. Wouldn't take you long to get far on him.
No, wouldn't. No, tell me, John, if you know about the driving, I'm quite ignorant about it. The judge, does he judge a confirmation as well?
Yes, yeah.
That's
look
good,
at
yeah.
the
'Cause that
overall.
little C is as straight as they come, isn't
Yeah,
it?
100%.
Asking that the Welsh Cup win by 7 Ledy was the overall champion.
Zara Owen and the Hunter champion, middleweight Hunter winner, and the Reserve Supreme Ridden horse this year.
Our Welsh Section C Ridden champion and Supreme Ridden champion.
We have next the two in-hand winners. First, we have the Supreme in-hand. The winner of the Welsh Carpet Section. Followed by the Reserve Supreme in-hand. The winner of the Section A in-hand championship on
Very popular
Yes.
with the crowd. And everyone loves a Welsh mountain pony.
I think this pony is popular too, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it looks like Richard Johnson, judge of the overall Supreme Horse Championship, now is going to ask them all to do an individual display. Being a racing man, it'd be very interesting to see what catches his eye.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got three very different things there to look at, isn't he? Really,
Yes.
you know,
Absolutely.
very diverse.
Absolutely. And, you know, the job he's got today, totally different to the normal day job, the racing job.
Yeah.
The Section A stood out now. Crumple Blue Lucy. I thought something I saw it called it Diego, which I thought was a bit funny for a little mare. It's Lucy. Blue Lucy. She's done well, this little mare, mind you. She must be tired.
Oh,
Worked
she's
hard
done ever so
today,
well,
hasn't she?
Worked very hard for the last couple of days. She's
I love her walk, though.
yeah.
Oh, definitely popular with everyone.
It's nice that she's got the support of the crowd.
She has, hasn't she? Oh.
Yeah, the crowd definitely behind her, I think.
Yeah. Such a gay little walk, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm enjoying myself, yes.
And it's a purposeful walk.
Walk it is, yeah. She's on a mission there.
Yeah.
Mm.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if he didn't go for her, you know.
Would be nice. She hasn't flagged at all, has she?
No.
No,
No.
not at all.
I mean, this is maybe the sort of thing you'd think he would go for. Or Jerome's, but...
You never can tell.
No. It may go completely different.
It often makes you wonder as well with the, you know, the difference between the in-hand and a ridden champion.
Yeah.
You know, doing a show. Are the ridden at more of an advantage that they can do more to show off their
animal? Yeah.
But could also go terribly wrong at the same time.
Yeah.
Now we'll see. Judge now giving it a good look over.
This pony's had a great week, Leslie, isn't he? Yeah, won a huge class on Monday.
And this is Downward Llewellyn, written by Hannah Atkinson.
Now it's the turn of the driven, John.
Sorry?
Now it's the turn for the driven.
Yeah, that's a driven champion.
So apart from the actual driven show, the overall appearance
it's all
is
taken,
all
into,
taken
account.
into account. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very smart, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a lovely vehicle she's got there.
Yes. And the livery on the groom and the driver.
Yeah. That all matches, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah.
When you look at the balance of that vehicle, it's lovely.
So last year's driven champion, John, was a Hackney.
Hackney, yeah.
So did they all go head to head? For the driven championship?
You know, it's Hackney type, non-Hackney type.
This one's definitely crowd pleaser.
Yeah. Well, it's a lovely turnout.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
It's a lovely turnout.
Yeah, it's lovely to see.
You see the way that vehicle rides? It's not
Not bouncing all over the place.
bouncing along, sitting there, it's gliding along, you know, that's perfectly balanced vehicle.
Something that us non-drivers wouldn't even think about, would we?
Absolutely.
No?
You would if you were sitting in it.
Well, I expect so, yeah. I'm going over the side. Must take our hats off to these stewards in this ring. You know, I know we said it before, but they truly are the backbone of a show, aren't they? A show this size. They work so tremendously hard.
So Judge Richard Johnson, you know, he's having a final look over everything. Another interesting fact for you guys. He was actually crowned champion jumps jockey for the first time at the age of 38.
Really?
Yeah. And actually won the title a further 3 times.
Wow.
2016 I think it was, and I think it was up to 2019.
Oh, to me, didn't even look 38.
No. He's doing something right.
Must be all that racing and jumping that he's blown all the wrinkles away.
Being fit, you see, it's helped. So there we are, we've got our Judge Richard Johnson. He's walking round each one of them now to give them a final look before he pulls his champion forward. So to our viewers at home, whether you've picked it wrong or picked it right. Well, he's walking back to the steward.
Yes. Yes, he must have come to a decision.
He's come to a decision.
Just waiting for the hat to come off.
The tense nail-biting
Yes,
moment.
it is a nail-biting moment. Of course, this is it.
And of course, you know, a reserve supreme champion could be overall champion in this.
Yeah, yes.
Judged as a totally separate class.
That's right.
Totally separate class.
Here we go.
Well, there we go.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, well done. How marvellous.
Fantastic.
Well done.
Lovely.
Oh, look, the tears are coming. Yes.
Fantastic.
And the A reserve.
Oh, that again is lovely.
Well, for the second year, the driving turnout has been overall supreme here at the Royal Welsh Show. This is sponsored by Lloyd's Fish and Chips in Lampeter.
Beautiful crystal bowls, aren't they? You can quite see that why they go back in the glass cabinet.
They do.
Yeah. You do get a replica though, Les.
Yeah, yes, I know. I got a small one. Mm. But I've got to say, you know, when it happens, and it has happened to me, it just doesn't sink in, does it?
No.
I can remember...
It's a massive achievement, isn't it?
This is it, sort of going over the beacons, and then all of a sudden the penny dropped. And it's a wonderful feeling, but when it happens in there, it's just ultimate, isn't it?
It's a wonderful achievement from the young lady with her turnout.
Yes.
It's turned out to perfection.
I wonder where they hail from. They
Essex.
Essex. Oh, there we go. That's a fair old journey back
from
then.
Essex. Yeah. But very good in the driving job. The young lady at the front there, Jessie Dudley Apicella, very competent coach person. You know, they drive a team, a pair, a unicorn. You know, very good coachman or coach person.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful.
Very good at her job.
Mm-hmm.
And produce some lovely cobs in hand. She won the novice stallion class here yesterday.
Right.
Used to show a lovely cob mare, Thornton Park Pride, amongst many others. So again, no strangers to success here at the Royal Welsh Show. And Kelly Searle, the girl that's driving the turnout, again a very successful competitor.
You never know what's going to happen at the beginning of the week, Joe. You don't. And what can be a good show can turn into a great show. Can end up a fantastic show.
Exactly. Then you might start off not doing so good and end up doing really good. There's Nicola just asking Kelly a response.
A bit funny. Was he photographing a horse's legs then?
He looked like it, but I'm sure he wasn't.
The daughter's there in the ring with it to love the pony and their mum.
And they've had a great show, haven't they?
Yes.
But this is what the Royal Welsh is all about, isn't it?
Absolutely. Everybody wants to win the Royal Welsh. Yeah. Everybody dreams of being champion at the Royal Welsh.
Exactly.
But supreme at the Royal Welsh, there's nothing like it.
No.
Do you think he knows he's won? I think he can't wait to show himself off. You know,
That's right. No.
Yeah. When you're riding something or showing something, you know yourself that they want to win. But I'm sure they know.
Yeah.
Sometimes when they've
That
actually
crowd
won.
is here for me, isn't it? I hope that lady with the Section A, she must have some stamina because that's a long length of that ring to run. And she's obviously on a high to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, well done.
Fantastic.
Well, what an end to a show.
Yes. A marvellous end. But we all love the Royal Welsh so much, isn't it? It's a shame it's the last day.
Yes. It's this is the Saturday day, the last day.
Yes. Yeah.
But I think we've all really enjoyed ourselves here this week at the Royal Welsh Show. We never want it to end.
No.
But it
Especially
has
when
to.
the sun's shining, John.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the weather's been quite kind, hasn't it, this week?
It's been quite kind. And the sun's coming out now, just at the right time,
Yes.
at the end of the show. And tomorrow, everyone will be talking about the Royal Welsh 225.
Right, that's right, yes. And with all the walking we've done this week, it'll
Yeah.
be just glad to get home to get in a nice soaky bath.
Put your feet up.
Yep, all right.
But a lovely few days.
Yes, and it's been a pleasure being with you, John Kirk. Thoroughly enjoyed my 2 days, and David Thomas. But I always enjoy David Thomas's company.
Oh,
And he's been very restrained today because he is the funniest man I know.
Well, I'd like to thank David and yourself. I've commentated with you both before. It's been an absolute joy and a pleasure, Leslie,
Good.
David. And I just hope everyone at home
That's
has found it a little bit interesting.
Well, I hope so too.
yeah, thank you both. I'm already looking forward to Royal Welsh 2025.
Yes,
Yes.
sure.
There we go. And thank you to all the viewers who've tuned in. And we hope we've kept you informed and kept you amused. And hope you tune in again next year. I don't know whether it'll be us, but we've enjoyed this year.
Well, please tune in, whoever is commentating, to the English commentary and for 225. And please, viewers at home, don't be frightened to give your feedback to let us know what we're doing right. Jokovar, thank you very much.
Yes, diolch yn fawr from me.
Diolch. Wait.
Still coming in from the FYW of the Metro Centre.
We haven't actually gone anywhere yet, we're still here. So, still going through the interviews with Hannah Parr, speaking to our Supreme Champion of the Royal Welsh 225. Two very happy young ladies there.
And this combination now has got to pack up either tonight or tomorrow morning and travel all the way back to Essex. But I think they will say it was well worth the trip to Wales.
I think there'll be a few drinks in their camp.
This week, all the ducks will actually train to get back here all week. Right, how we now? How we still? Everybody in, last of you, and everybody sits down. Okay? Right, wonderfully while you're running back. Right, here we go. And last a huge here that nobody moves. Okay? Because if you stand up, possibility that ducks will eat you. Now, with every opportunity to help, the ducks will come out of the trailer. Here we are.